goes at. Wanted it fast, wanted back to where I was before. Wanted to compress the rebuild into weeks instead of more. But the thing that felt took time to fall, it didn't go overnight. And the thing I'm building back won't either, that's the honest fight. Every brick demands the patience that the first build didn't have. Every layer needs to set before I load the next half. Slow feels like failure when you're used to moving fast. Slow is just the speed that builds the things designed to last. I was treating slow like something wrong, like something broken in the plan. Now I know the slow rebuild is the only kind that fits. Slow rebuild, every layer earned its place. No rushing through the ruin, no skipping past the space. The thing I'm building now is built to last, a different kind. Slow rebuild, this time patience is the design. Not fast, not forced, not rushed. Every layer laid and flush. Watch myself get frustrated every week, the progress hid. Wanted visible evidence of everything I did, but the foundations don't show until the structure starts to rise. And the structure doesn't rise until the ground is fully primed. So I trusted the invisible, I trusted the slow grind. Kept on laying, kept on building even when I couldn't find a single proof that anything was growing in the ground. Slow rebuild doesn't show until the day the walls are found. I was treating slow like something wrong, like something broken in the plan. Now I know the slow rebuild is the only kind that stays. Slow rebuild, every layer earned its place. No rushing through the ruin, no skipping past the space. The thing I'm building now is built to last, a different kind. Slow rebuild, this time patience is the design. Not fast, not forced, not rushed. Every layer laid and flush. Slow rebuild, build to last. Shame's useful for a week, a poison after that. Carried it around for years like it was doing something real. Like holding on to shame was proof of how much I could feel. Like the longer that I punished myself, the more it meant. Like every extra mile of self-blame was the rent. But shame has a shelf life, and I kept it past the date. Turned the useful into rotting weight I couldn't separate. The first week, shame's a signal pointing at the thing to fix. After that, it's just a habit keeping me from making it stick. I used to wear the shame like I was owed a longer sentence. Now I know that shame's a tool, not a life I live in. Shame has a shelf life, I let it expire. I took the lesson and I put the rest of it to fire. It was useful for a minute, now it's just dead weight. Shame has a shelf life, and I'm done carrying it late. Not a life sentence, just a signal. Use it, use it, use it. Move through it. Just a signal. Read the signal, noted what it said, made the change required. Then I put the shame back down because its purpose had retired. Some people make a home inside the shame of what they've done. Built a whole identity around a single fall and run. I took notes and now walk forward, that's the only move. You can't build something new while you're still stuck in the groove. Shame has a shelf life, and mine expired this year. Left it on the shelf and built a new version right here. I used to wear the shame like I was owed a Just a signal. Use it, use it, use it. Move through it. Just a signal. Shine, expire. Lesson, take it. Move it. First rep back is always the hardest and the most important. Stood outside the door for 20 minutes, didn't go in. Knew the weights were lighter now, knew exactly where I've been. Before the break, before the fall, before the months away. Every reason not to walk back through that door and play. But the first rep back's the one that all the other reps are built on. Without the first one, none of the others ever get begun. So I walked in with the lighter weight and didn't fake the shame. The first rep back doesn't care about the number, just the name. I was waiting to be ready, waiting to feel like I belong. The first rep back is how you get to where you're strong. First rep back, everything starts here. Doesn't matter what the weight is, doesn't matter how I appear. Every comeback starts with one rep in the door. First rep back, then one more, then one more. Not where I was, where I'm going. Every first rep keeps the fire going. Lightweight on the bar felt heavier than anything I'd move, cause it carried all the months away inside the groove. Every rep I didn't take while healing lived inside that lift. Every day I spent rebuilding everything I'd missed. But I finished the first set and felt the thing I came back for. The same signal in the body that was always there before. First rep back is proof the body doesn't forget the code. First rep back is how the whole rebuild reloads. I was waiting to be ready, waiting to feel like I belong. The first rep back is how you get to where you're strong. First rep back, everything starts here. Doesn't matter what the weight is, doesn't matter how I appear. Every comeback starts with one rep in the door. First rep back, then one more, then one more. Not where I was, where I'm going. Every first rep keeps the fire going. First rep back. One more. Didn't know who I was until the thing I built fell down. The break didn't just take the thing I built, it took the name I wore. Stripped the title and the structure left me on the floor. Without the role I had been playing, didn't know the man inside. Every label I identified with fell away and died. Spent a season just existing, no achievement to define. Just a person without context, stripped of every line. Then I started seeing something that the structure used to hide. A person independent of the thing I built with pride. I used to be the thing I built, confused the two is one. The break revealed the difference between the builder and what's done. Who I am after the break is more than what I made, more than what I carried, and more than what I traded. The failure stripped the costume down to something real and raw. Who I am after the break different than the title or the score. Carry who I proved I was on the other side of more. The pressure in the breaking show me what I'm actually made of. Not the product of my building, but the builder unafraid of starting over, looking different, wearing nothing that I made. Just a person in the rubble who refused to be afraid. That's the version that the failure introduced me to that night. Who I am after the break is who I'm building for the light. I used to be the thing I built, confused the two as one. The break revealed the difference between the builder and what's done. Who I am after the break is more than what I made, more than what I carried, and more than what I traded. The failure stripped the costume down to something real and raw. Who I am after the break is better than before. Not defined by what I built, not destroyed by what I built. Who I am after the break. Did my time at the bottom, leaving without permission. Sat in the failure long enough to learn what it was made of, long enough to know the texture, know the weight, know the shape of every corner of the lowest point I'd ever known. Did the work of understanding, did it quiet, did it alone. But I'm not hanging my address and not building a home. The bottom's where I did the learning, not where I belong. I paid the season, paid the tuition, took the grade. Now I'm walking out of it without a debt left to be paid. I used to think the bottom and I had to earn my leaving. Now I know the leaving is the entire point of the grieving. I don't know the bottom, an apology for leaving. Did my time, took the lesson, kept on breathing. Failure doesn't get a lifetime lease on where I stand. I don't know the bottom, an apology. I stand paid in full. Now I'm moving, done residing in the ruin. Watch the ones who stay down at the bottom long past due. Use the failure as an identity, a reason not to move. I'm not saying skip the process, in the bottom needs its time, but the bottom's a classroom, not a monument to climb. When the lesson's done, the time to go is now. I'm not loyal to the lowest point, I don't know how. Failure built me something I couldn't have built above, but I don't owe it anything beyond what it took from. I used to think the bottom and I had to earn my leaving. Now I know the leaving is the entire point of the grieving. I don't know the bottom, an apology for leaving. Did my time, took the lesson, kept on breathing. Failure doesn't get a lifetime lease on where I stand. I don't know the bottom, an apology. I stand paid in full. Now I'm moving, done residing in the ruin. Paid in full, done residing here. Everything that fell apart is still material. elsewhere, but I looked at all the rubble and I saw something rare. Every broken piece still carried weight it hadn't lost. Every fallen structure still had beams inside the cost. Ruin isn't waste if you pick it up and study every piece. Ruin is raw material if you know how to release. I was calling it a total loss before I looked it through. Ruin's just a warehouse for the thing I'm going to build now. Ruin is raw material. Nothing here is gone. Every broken piece I'm holding is a brick to build upon. I don't throw the wreckage out, I sort through every shard. Ruin is raw material. The collapse was just the art. Nothing wasted, nothing lost. Every ruin pays the cost. Sorted through the failures like an inventory check. Found the things worth carrying out of every single wreck. The habits that had opened beneath the structure that had gone. The discipline that survived the fall and wanted to push on. The clarity that only comes from stripping everything to base. The rawness of the ruin showed me what I had to face. Now the new build's going up with every lesson from the first. Ruin is raw material, the second build is worse. Calling it a total loss before I looked it through. Ruin's just a warehouse for the thing I'm going to build now. Ruin is raw material. Nothing here is gone. Every broken piece I'm holding is a brick to build upon. I don't throw the wreckage out, I sort through every shard. Ruin is raw material. The collapse was just the yard. Nothing wasted, nothing lost. Every ruin pays the cost. Ruin is raw material building. Spent too long being angry at the fall before I read it. Wasting months presenting every detail of the break, replaying every moment, looking for someone to take the blame. Then I ran out of the anger, ran out of the names to call. Sat down in the silence and I finally heard the fall. It was talking the whole time in the language I refused. Every crack was a correction that I spent a year accused. Stop the prosecution, started listening instead. The fall had a lesson and I've been ignoring what it said. I was drowning out the signal with the noise of my own rage. The fall was always teaching, I just wasn't on the page. The fall had a lesson I was too proud to receive. Took the anger and the silence both before I could believe. Every broken thing was pointing at the flaw I wouldn't face. The fall had a lesson and I'm finally in that place. Not the victim of the breaking, but the student of the making. one gets cataloged for what it's teaching. What's the route? This one says I move too fast without the base secured. That one says I let the comfort in before the wall matured. Each one's got a label, each one's got a function now. Not a decoration for the pain, a data point on how I read the scar before I build the next version of the plan. Scar protocol is how I keep from being the same man. I used to have the scars and wear them like a badge of suffering. Now I read them like a manual, they're the most important thing. Scar protocol, every wound becomes a rule. Every broken place becomes a calibrated tool. I don't carry them like damage, I carry them like code. Scar protocol is how I build a different road. Not a victim of the breaking. Every scar's a line I'm taking. Watch the ones who wore the scars like medals of their pain. Never read the information, just kept bleeding in the rain. I took a different angle, turned each failure inside out. Extracted what it meant before I let the wound close out. Now my scar collection reads like notes from every class. Every lesson numbered clearly so the next bill doesn't pass. Without accounting for the places where the structure used to crack. Scar protocol means no collapse, gets the sneak up from the back. I used to have the scars and wear them like a badge of suffering. Now I read them like a manual, they're the most important thing. Scar protocol, every one becomes a rule. Every broken place becomes a calibrated tool. I don't carry them like damage, I carry them like code. Scar protocol is how I build a different road. Not a victim of the breaking. Every scar's a line I'm taking. Scar protocol, every road I Failure spoke first, I get the last word. Failure had a lot to say the season that it came. Talked about my character, my timing and my name. Said the evidence was clear and I should just accept the score. Said the outcome was a verdict and the door was not a door. I listened for a minute cause I needed what it knew. Then I heard the part where failure tried to make itself my view. That's where I cut it off mid-sentence, mid-decree. Failure isn't the last word, that belongs to me. I was letting failure write the final line of everything I tried. Now I take the pen back. Failure doesn't get to decide. Failure isn't the last word, I write the last word here. Every story failure started, I'm the one who ends it clear. The fall is not the verdict, the fall is just a draft. Failure isn't the last word, I'm the one who writes the last. Put the pen right back again. Failure doesn't get to end. Been in rooms with failure, talked so long I almost let it win. Almost took the story that it handed me as gospel as the skin. But I've seen enough of people who let failure write the page and watch them live somebody else's story, somebody else's case. I'm not handing over authorship to an outcome or a date. I'm the writer, failure's just a character, a chapter, not the gate. Every time they tried to put a period where I needed a comma, I crossed it out and kept on building. Kept on going forward. I was letting failure write the final line of everything I tried. Now I take the pen back. Failure doesn't get to decide. Failure isn't the last right back again. Failure doesn't get to end. Nothing left standing, and it's still mine to rebuild. Everything I built for years collapsed and wouldn't stand. No dramatic scene, no audience, no soundtrack to the fall. Just the empty ring and silence after losing it all. Didn't run from what the wreckage was trying to say. Let it sit there, let it teach me what I've done to pave the way. Ground zero isn't punishment, ground zero is a page. The cleanest kind of starting line that only comes from breaking stage. I used to think the fall was where the story had to end. Now I know the rubble's where the building can begin. Ground zero, still mine. Every brick I lay is new, built on something stronger than the structure that I blew. The collapse was not the ending, it was clearing out the space. Ground zero, still mine. Still building from this place, not rebuilt the same way twice. Everything I build now has a price. Price, price, price. Went through all the versions of the reason that it fell. Carried every one of them until I knew them well. Not to punish, not to wallow, not to keep the wound alive, but to know exactly what I'm building so I don't again arrive at a structure made a shortcut, dressed in something that looks strong. Cause the fault